Hey, vacation rental owner or manager, welcome to Step Up Your STR. If you've thought about hiring an interior designer for your property, this episode is for you. I'll share my insights on 9 STR specific interior designers and the type of STR owner who would work best with each one. This episode is really useful, so listen in. Hi, vacation rental owner. I'm Cara, and I've designed dozens of STRs, all of which charge in the top 10% of their area competitors and earn up to 153% more after working with me. Today, I'm here to help you crack a big mystery in STR design. If you would benefit from hiring an interior designer, which designer should you hire? Our industry, the vacation rental industry, definitely has options when it comes to decorators. Some are great and some not so great. Not every Airbnb designer, quote unquote, knows how to decorate your space to make it book consistently, to help it book for more money. Decorating an STR to be the most successful it can be, for that decor to be an integral part of your marketing to make max revenue, the way to do this is for sure a specialized skill. The approach to designing a rental, the goals, the outcomes are distinctly different from regular decorating. So I compiled a list of designers who say they're STR specific. I found 17, and this episode will dig into the first 9 designers that I researched. Some are really STR savvy, others lean residential, and a few are a bit of a gamble. I've dug into their services, their timelines, turnaround time, pricing clarity, their design approach, and all of the details I could find so that you can make a really informed decision when it comes time to hire a designer for yourself. Here we go. First, VR Decor. That's my business, and I start with it because I know it best. So I offer 3 main levels of service: a done for you, done with you, and done partly by you. So the done for you service is a makeover, and this is where you don't have to lift a finger. I do everything and take care of all the myriad of details that come up. This is for clients in the Park City and Salt Lake City, Utah areas. The done with you service, I call it a mini design session, and it's where I'm right by your side and help you along with whatever your decor needs are. And then I have my e-design service that is done partly by you. I create the design plan and then you can implement it on your own timeline. I also have courses on STR design in case you'd like to learn my full process for yourself. So for pricing, e-design is $650 per room and up. A mini design session is $150 an hour. And then for a full service makeover where I come do everything for you, install every detail to make your STR highly successful, that is $4,000 per room and up. My timeline takes only a few days up to weeks. If you have a really big property, sometimes it can take up to 2 months if I am doing in-person design for you. It kind of depends on your needs. I want to put this in perspective for you. This is light years faster than a regular interior designer. Regular interior design takes months and actually typically years to complete a design project. So days to weeks, which is my timeline, is very fast. Okay, revenue focus. I consider my revenue focus to be strong. I research your goals, your architecture, your market, your competition. I take into account for sure your budget and design based on all of these things. The aim is for great ROI fast, and I even guarantee at least a 20% boost in revenue for my full service makeover clients. My take for myself is that my designs focus on maximizing your rental income fast and create a space you like and make the design process as easy on you as possible. I would say that my services are best for hosts who are serious about optimizing their revenue, whether you want me to design for you and do it all or simply guide you along in the process. Next designer is called Koga Design, Coga, C as in Charlie, Koga. For their services, they offer e-design and some furnishing packages. Their pricing was not listed on their website. They also don't specify any timeline for how quickly they deliver the product to you, like how fast that they can finish your project. Their revenue focus, I would say their focus with their design is not on revenue improvement. Their designs are not specially created to increase your bottom line because their aesthetic is a very safe, neutral residential style. My take is that their designs are clean and comfortable, very good if your goal is to be just finished. But if your goal is to be booked at peak rate for maximum, revenue, I don't see anything strategic about Koga. I think that Koga is best for hosts who want a polished and neutral look without thinking much about ROI. The next designer is called STR Design Lab. For their services, they offer concept and full design plans, 3D renders, furniture procurement, and installation guidance. Their pricing is really straightforward. I would call it a mid-price service level service. It's $3.85 up to $7.35 per square foot. They are not trying to be a budget solution, just to make an effective solution for you. Their timeline, they say, is 1 to 2 weeks to design and then 3 to 4 weeks for delivery. So they are pretty quick. As far as whether their designs are revenue focused, yes, their designs do focus on scroll stopping visuals and booking frequency. My take is that STR Design Lab, they are straightforward with their pricing, their processes, and they really do nail that wow effect that you would want in order to get more clicks and bookings. I would say they are best for hosts wanting clarity, a pretty quick speed, and ROI-driven design. Next, let's talk about Somerled Designs. Their services include design and project management. This is their full service turnkey ready service. They also have virtual design, so like shopping lists, floor plans, and DIY style guides. For pricing, it looks to be about $5,000 per room. With their timeline, their turnaround time, it's not super clear on their website, but they do mention furnishings arriving in 3 to 4 weeks. As far as revenue focus, yes, they are revenue focused. They use market research and guest avatar analysis to plan rooms. Now, as for my take, because these folks are STR investors themselves, they've developed a layered and creative approach to design, and it feels custom. To be honest, I think their designs could be a little more bold to get more bookings, but overall, I think they're very good. And taking direction from market data is a huge bonus. I think Somerled is best for investors and hosts who want a boutique level space backed by strategy. Next, Her Home Design. They seem to only offer consultations. They don't do sourcing or installations. I thought their pricing was high for a consulting-based interior design business. Their timeline is not disclosed on their website. For revenue focus, to be honest, most of their design looks very residential, very safe and quiet. So my take is that if you want help picking paint colors or furniture before moving in, that's cool, but there isn't much STR specific insight that I could see in their designs. I think they are best for hosts in or near Indiana, that's where they're based, who want styling advice without hiring a full service team. Next is Paige Hayes. Her services include STR training, templates you can buy, coaching, and an inner circle membership group. Pricing is $397 for templates and $2,000 plus for one-on-one coaching. And timeline is at your own DIY pace. Revenue focus. So from what I could see, there is some education on STR goals, but the designs tend to be a little on the modest side. Some of them have bold elements, but mostly modest, in my opinion, as far as getting you more bookings or revenue. My take is that she teaches hosts how to craft and photograph their own spaces. And she goes for what she says is a story-driven strategy. And she also does have nicely functional room layouts. She purports to help you find your space's voice. But in looking at her designs, it wasn't obvious to me what stories, if any, the spaces tell. I think her services are best for hosts who want to DIY with a strategy, with her formula. And this is especially good if you're excited to learn. Next, let's talk about the free services with Wayfair, Minoan, West Elm, Host GPO. So they do offer free design consultations, and they have some cool tools like 3D room planners. They also provide curated product lists. Their pricing, like I said, is free. The products, the furnishings are sold separately. So for their timeline, you can get that free consultation immediately or, within just a couple of days. And then it will take a week or two for that furniture to be shipped to you. As far as revenue focus, I would say largely no. They offer generic tips, but not really focused booking strategy. My take is that they are quick and cheap to get started. But advice like use accent walls, that doesn't give you enough information to help you drive bookings or rates. They also will only recommend their own products, so your final design can tend to look a little one-dimensional. I think these free services are best for new hosts who need some guidance and would like a tech-savvy starting point with their cool tools. All right, next is One Chic Retreat. For services, I think they do full service makeovers, but it's unclear on their website. Also, pricing and timeline are not listed or transparent on their website. As far as revenue focus, yes, their designs definitely show a strong revenue-driven design strategy. My take is that their portfolio is stunning, designer level, custom results, but you can tell that the items aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg. Really interesting design that will draw in renters. No clarity, though, on how much booking, client fit, or pricing that they offer on their website. So that I'm a little unsure on those things. I think One Chic Retreat is best for hosts who want major inspiration and maybe can get a foot in the door, get in touch with them to hire them. All right, those are the 9 designers that I have researched first. Keep in mind, I will have a part 2 to this next time. So I'm going to share my key themes from this part 1. The revenue-driven STR design pros are VR Decor, STR Design Lab, Somerled, and One Chic Retreat. Those that are creative but pricey and maybe a little luxury are Somerled and One Chic Retreat. The DIY educators are Paige Hayes and VR Decor. If you're looking for a neutral residential-based design, you can look at Koga and Her Home. If you want budget or free design advice, go to Wayfair, Minoan, Host GPO, big box stores like those. And then all right, so what's next? There are 8 more designers to go through, and their services include boutique staging, firms that only work locally, and a few with questionable STR impact. Plus, I will create a full article, a full summary to help you pick a designer based on your budget and your goals. Now, right now, if you're thinking, Cara, I need assistance picking a designer who will really get me more bookings and revenue. That is what I do. So you're very welcome to book a free discovery call with me. I'll leave my contact link in the description. We'll talk through your situation and come up with a smart next step, whether that's just a couple solid ideas from me or a full makeover, an e-design, or I might recommend one of these other designers to you. Someone besides me might be a better fit for you. Thank you for tuning in to Step Up Your STR. It is so nice to talk with you. I will see you in part 2 coming soon. I look forward to talking again next time.